already seen twice, obviously.
Yeah. I think we're in a good spot right now, coming off of a road win at Furman, where I thought we played, played great on both ends. To be honest with you, made it very difficult for them, because they're a high-scoring team. So I thought we did a great job, and then we did a really good job of moving the basketball. And I think for the last month we've been doing that, which I think is why we're playing better. So hopefully we're hitting the stride at the right time. And Citadel, first time we played them twice. First time there, lost late in that game, and then at our place took care of business and won. But Ed does a really good job. They're hard to guard because they put 4 guards out there, and they all can pass, dribble, and shoot. Very physical, and then they got a big kid inside that's when you throw it to him, he's usually one-on-one. He's got a good chance of scoring it. So they kind of put you in a bind, and they wanted to be. They're very good one-on-one basketball players. So we've got to be hooked up and be ready to go at 5 o'clock on Friday.
When it comes to SoCon tournament time, you're obviously seeing these teams for the 3rd time. They're seeing you for the 3rd time. What's unique and special about this part of the season when you get to the tournament, and especially with guys like David, who it'll be their first go of it up there in Asheville. How does the preparation look for you guys?
The preparation, like you said, we're familiar with our opponent, and they are with us. So it's more of, hey, this is, you lose, you're going home. Your season's done. So we've got to, it amps up is what happens, and that's where we've got to amp our effort and concentration up. But we don't have to do anything extraordinary. We just got to be us that we've been for the last month, and continue to do those things. But I love tournament time. Everybody, probably should. But man, it's exciting. I like playing with that pressure.
Moving forward to the last 5, you guys have got things clicking. You alluded to it there a little bit, but what else would you say has been the difference in this home stretch for you guys?
Probably should ask Dave that. He's, I'm not in the locker room. I'm there. I know practice. We've had great preparation. The attitudes have been great because we went through a little up and down a little bit throughout the season, and I commend them on staying together and continuing to work every day. Because a lot of teams it's gone south on. For us, it has not. And Dave's a big part of that. Jalen McCreary being healthy 100% is a big part of that. The whole team, Caleb Hunter, Robbie Carmody being healthy now, Jake. I can go down the list of guys that have played maybe 10 to 15 minutes have come in and give us big boosts. So I think it's a combination of all those things.
And last thing for me, you guys have definitely scored some big wins. The Sanford game comes to mind as well. There's something to be said that for you guys can beat anybody on any given night. Do you think this team understands that as well coming into this tournament?
Yeah, I think they, without question, they do, and that's something that you should feel that way because we've done it. Now we just need to understand how that happened, but you have to also play with some confidence and poise.
How many different seasons does it feel like you've played this year? This has been a roller coaster from, the first game, what it was, to rebounding, to then up and down, and now you're on a roll. It's a little bit more suspense than you were expecting? Or not?
Every year is suspenseful, in my opinion. But it is for us and for me, it is, are we getting better at the right time? And I think we are. That's what, it's what you want to do is be peaking at the right time and get better. Have we had some downs? Absolutely. But that happens. You can't dwell on it. You can control what you can, and our guys have controlled their attitudes and their effort at a high level here.
If you go back to about 2 months ago to where you are now, what surprises you? What are y'all better at? You're sitting there in December thinking, all right, I don't know what we got, and now you've got something. Is there something that surprises you that that's come around?
No, I don't think anything surprised. I knew David Thomas was a very good player. I knew Jake Davis was too. I knew Alex Holt, was a very good player. I always wanted more out of him. Jalen McCreary, I knew what he was capable of. Just went through a little bit of a funk there with his health, and that happens. I thought we had a good team when we started. So I just try to be. You gotta work every day, and things will start working out the way one and two, if you do things the right way and you continue to do them as a team. And I think our guys have gotten even closer as the year has gone on, and I think they're understanding their roles a little bit better as a team.
When did you kind of see the light went on across the board, where everybody was kind of getting it, everybody was playing together, everybody was playing hard? That game you thought, man, if we had had this a month ago, we'd be rocking and rolling.
Probably Sanford.
Yeah.
Here, I can remember Furman right now very vividly. I don't remember much else very vividly. But that was a good win for our guys, and I think that, again, you have to ask them. I don't like to speak for them, but I would think that would be one game that they should feel good about themselves and understand, hey, we can get on the right track.
Coach, talking about Furman, I mean, you beat them here, it's a big win, hasn't done it in a while, but beating that team twice, both on the road. Is that probably the one that you're most proud of so far this year?
I mean, if we do what we're supposed to, we got a chance to beat anybody. You know what I mean? I don't care who it is. So it's a really good win, but we've got some more work to do, and it's just, being able to do that should give our guys confidence, that when we do what we're supposed to and do it together at a high level, anything can happen.
Coach, obviously, your emphasis right now, the Citadel. However, going into the tournament, for your second year here, we started off on Friday, made it to Monday night. Looking at this team and where it is now, what's the most important aspect of this team to be able to succeed and get to Monday night?
Rick, you love looking ahead, don't you?
That's why we love the tournament.
I know. No, it's, you have no other alternative. So this is what we're dealt. We got to deal with it. I think our guys have the confidence, but it's the first game. Citadel's the one you can't win anything if you don't win that one. So I do like our guys' mentality. Citadel's going to be a tough game, and we got to get prepared for them, and then we'll worry about the next game after that.
How are y'all health-wise, everybody?
Yeah, we're good. We're good to go, physically and mentally, I think.
Greg, what do they do? What does the Citadel, that challenge they do in the end and the last minute? You've seen them both games so far where that full court press. What makes that different from any other presses that you've seen this year? It's
not much different. It's just the urgency level probably on their end when they're down is just like us. When people always, you come back towards the end and you wonder, why didn't you do that in the first half? It's just more of an urgency level. They're very good at scoring late in the shot clock. They want to grind it out and shorten the game, and be able to have that shot clock go down. But the press, I think we've handled the press pretty good. Now at their place, that was quite a few games ago. I didn't think we did, but I thought Sanford is probably the best pressing team that we played, and we handled that pretty good. I think that gave us some confidence. I think we're being more aggressive against the press. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.